Hello guys, so this is Tuhin Chaudhary, and I have found that many beginners they have suffered a lot to do this pattern problem. So I have thought that why not I'll give a try to all the beginners of Java or Python. I mean for everyone who are struggling for getting the right output. So how you have to see this? This is the a major science. So seeing the problem will solve the problem. Okay. So think like that. Think like that. Like how many rows it has? Yeah, answer me. How many rows it has? It has one row. It has two row. It has three row. It has four row, and it is fifth row. So first of all, you have to see how many rows it has. Five rows it has. Then for each and every row, how many element it has? In the row, one element, two element, three element, four element, fifth element, and the five element. Okay. Don't see the other thing. Don't see the other thing. Just see that in a one row, how many element it has? One, two, three, four, five. Five row. Okay. Then write it five. Okay. The first step is done. Now for the row, you will need an outer loop. Okay. And for the number of element in row, you will need a inner loop. I am iterating again. How many rows it has? Five rows. And for every rows, I mean, if you are confused, this is rows actually. Okay. So for each and every row, outer loop is needed. Okay. And it is not printing anything. It is just rows. But number of element in rows, five element. So it is the inner loop and it will print only all the things that is getting printed. Okay. So I will start my coding by telling you how you should do this. First, you have to write a for loop. Okay. In this for loop, you have to write int I equals to 1, then I less than equals to 5, then I plus plus. Why I have taken this? Because it's a number of rows. So a number of rows is how much? 5 number of rows. Okay. Then for the inner loop, I will print the element. Okay. So in the first iteration, I will print only this. And the second iteration, I will print this. And the third iteration, I'll print this. Fourth iteration, I'll print this. And fifth iteration, I'll print this. So this is the way I will print. So I will take another a variable, that is j. J equals to 1 I'm taking, then j less than equals to 5, then j plus plus. So what I see for this line, 5 times the iteration is happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 time iteration. So that's why I have taken j 1 and 2, 5. Okay. Then I will print it with star. So for this loop, it will print star, but I will delete the ln, because if I use the ln, print ln, then it will not printed like this. It will be printed in um, a vertical order, but I need in a horizontal order in the same line. That's why I will delete the ln. Okay. Then for changing the line after printing in the same line 5 times, I have to change the line. That's why I will give a system.out.println for changing the line. Okay, then again the outer loop will work. So this is for number of element in rows, uh, rows responsible for printing only. Okay, please write it down in your notebook. That's it. Okay, so for the first time this loop will work. Iterate one, then the inner loop will work, and inner loop will print the 5 element, then it will come out, then the system out println will work, and this will just change the line. Then again it will uh, come to the outer loop, and it will change to 2, then 2 less than equals to 5. Okay, then again this loop will work, and the 5 element will be printed. Then again the loop will be over, and system.out.println will be printed, and it will not print anything, it is just changing the line. So what I have already said is that this for loop has this system.out.println. So it is doing nothing. It is just changing the line. Or changing the line means what? Number of rows. Okay. So changing the line means what? Yeah, come on. Tell me. Changing the line means number of rows. So it is not printing anything. Only the only the inner loop. Only the inner loop is printing. Okay. So let me run this. Okay, I have made some mistake. I think, yeah, mm, now it will work. See, so like you have understood how this is working. Hmm? Tell me if there is any problem. You can just comment in my YouTube channel. So why I am teaching in a very slow manner? Why I am teaching in a very slow manner? Because I want that you learn the concept very easily. Okay. Again, I will go to the next problem. Okay. So first of all, think like that how many rows it has. Say 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4 row, 5 row. So 5 row it has. Okay, 5 rows. Okay. Then a number of element in row. So I'm again and again telling you that never ever see this in the perspective of column. If you see like this, right, I'm just showing you like star, sorry, star, then again star, then again star, then again star. If you think like that, then it will not work for you. It will not work for you like this. You have to see in this way, not in a vertical way. It's a horizontal way. Okay. So a number of elements is dynamic, where because in the first row it has one element, in the second row it has two elements, the third row it has three elements. So it is a dynamic. So how I can achieve this? Just by changing only one thing, you can achieve this. See, I need 5 rows So for the 5 row, I have made this. I have just printed this system.out.println here, and for it is for a number of rows. But for the inner rows that is responsible for printing, I have to print one element in the first row, then again the next row I have to print two element, again I have to print three element, I have to print four element in the fourth row, and fifth element in the fifth row. So how can I achieve it? So I need that in the first row one iteration I need. So how can I achieve this? See, if I just change j equals to I, so what will happen? See, I equals to 1, okay, then I less than equals to 5, I plus plus, okay, then I equals to 1, so I will be here, so I is 1, so the one iteration will occur. In the second iteration, when I becomes 2, so j, and this I also, when this I becomes 2, then also j becomes 2, I mean j less than equals to 2, then the iteration will run for 2 times. When I becomes 3, then j becomes less than 3, less than equals to 3, so the iteration will work 3 times. In this way you can counter the problem. See, I'm just showing you, I will just show you how to run. Okay, see, in the first I have printed only one element, in the second row I have printed the two element, the third row I printed the three element, in the fourth row four element, in the fifth row I have printed the five element. So to achieve this, for the first row I have printed the one element. So how I can achieve it? I know many people will say, sir, how I can see this, how I am able to see this? See, you have to develop the eyes. You don't need anything, and you don't have to do anything with the rows, because it is not printing. All the thing that is printing is only the inner loop. Okay, so first of all, the inner loop, if I start j equals to I 1, suppose I can do it in other ways also, but I'm just showing you in that way, that let's say I have just initiated j with 1, let's say. So how can I iterate only one time? Again I'm saying this, if I have initiated or initialized j equals to 1, but I need only one time iteration, so I have to make this condition 1. So how can I make it? See, I is 1, so why not I put the I here? Okay, because in the second row I will become 2, so this I will become 2, and the j from 1 to 2 it will iterate 2 times. When I become 3, it will become 3, because I need 3 element in the row, the 1 2 3. So in this way you have to see this. I know it is very confusing, it is very confusing, I know. You can do in other ways also, but if I show you this way you will get confused more. So better what I have taught you, just practice it in your home, in your IDE or in your notebook anywhere, and then again return to I mean see the videos. Now whatever you have see the videos, just do on your own, not by seeing the video, and when you get stuck, then you see the video. Okay, Thank you very much, guys, for giving your time and support, and consider subscribing it, bro, because I'm also a learner. But what I learn, I just love to share with people. So that's why I have opened this YouTube channel, and I hope this will help a lot of people who are struggling with this pattern problem. Though I'll introduce more complex problem in the next video. Until then, goodbye, take care. Thank you very much.